Not for Sale by Sandra Marton. Narrated by Jennifer Woodward.
Chapter 1. Lucas Vieira was mad as hell. His day had not gone well. Not gone well? Lucas almost laughed. An understatement. His day had been chaos. Now it was rapidly turning into catastrophe. It had started with a mug of burned coffee. Lucas had not even known there could be such a thing until his PA, his very temporary PA, had brewed a pot of something black, hot, and oily and poured him a cup of it. One taste, and he'd shoved the thing aside, flipped open his cell phone to check his messages, and found one from the same fool of a reporter who'd been badgering him for an interview the past 2 weeks. How had the man gotten his number? It was private, as was the rest of Lucas's life. Lucas cherished his privacy. He avoided the press. He traveled by private jet. His 2-level penthouse on Fifth Avenue was accessible only via private elevator. His estate on the ocean, in the Hamptons, was walled. The Caribbean island he'd bought last year was festooned with no trespassing signs. Lucas Vieira, man of mystery, some wag had once called him. Not exactly true. There were times Lucas couldn't avoid cameras and microphones and questions. He was a multi-billionaire, and that stirred interest. He was also a man who had risen to the top in a profession where lineage and background had significant meaning, and he had neither. Or rather, he did, but not the kind Wall Street generally preferred. Not the kind he would discuss, either. The only questions he would ever consider were those that concerned the public face of Vieira Financial. As for how Vieira Financial had come to be such a powerhouse, how Lucas had come to be such a success at 33, he had tired of being asked, so he'd finally offered a response in a recent interview. "Success," he'd said in his somewhat husky, lightly accented voice. "Success is when preparation meets opportunity." "That's it?" the interviewer had said. "That's it," Lucas had replied, and he'd unclipped the tiny mic from the lapel of his navy wool Savile Row suit jacket, risen to his feet, walked past the cameras and out of the studio.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?